Nowadays, we often tend to judge people anywhere we go. No matter if they are our neighbors, friends, relatives, family members, partners, or random people we meet outside. However, it is always important to remember that people might be facing problems, issues, or challenges that we may not always be aware of. So it's crucial to have an open mind with everyone and every situation. So with this video, I also wanted to share a meditation which may be useful for you during your life in any situation you may encounter. It's taken from the Pleiadian workbook Awakening Your Divine Ka by Amorah Quan Yin. Just as the lotus has been used for ages as a symbol for enlightenment, the rose has been used to symbolize and bring about the purity and self-affinity. This means that roses have the ability to eliminate energies in your aura that are negative or toxic to you. For example, if you feel congestion in your heart chakra and think that it is due to another person's imbalanced energy that you have taken on, you can release the foreign energy with a rose. Simply place the image of a large, fully blooming rose in your heart chakra, and with the person's image inside it, allow the rose to fill up with the foreign energy. Then, remove the rose filled with the other person's energy from your heart chakra. Send the rose outside of your aura, or even outside the building you are in, and visualize it dissolving, vaporizing, and disappearing. The other person's energy will dissolve along with the rose. As the rose disappears, the energy being removed from your heart chakra is neutralized and sent back to the person to whom it belongs. This technique is called blooming roses. And remember that it is always important that you blow roses outside of your auric field. If you dissolve the rose inside your aura, it will neutralize the energy somewhat, but you will still have the other person's energy in your space. You are ultimately responsible for not allowing yourself to be downtrodden or victimized. So, if you have a problem when setting limits between you and others, you need to learn about healthy boundaries instead of blaming others for dumping on you and then punishing them for it. We are all responsible for our impact on one another. Using roses can be a very effective way of taking responsibility in this matter. So set yourself in a comfortable place, like sitting on a chair or laying down on your bed, and let's start with the first exercise for using roses. Close your eyes and ground yourself. If you don't know how to do this yet, click on the link below in the video description. Grounding means connecting yourself to the earth. After this is done, check your aura and pull it or expand it to around 1 meter around your body in all directions. Check your boundary colors and make any needed adjustments or healing. Visualize a rose of any color in full bloom in your aura, in front of your eyes. Stay with the image in your head until it feels real to you. See or imagine it in as much as detail as you can. Then, move the rose outside your aura and make it disappear. Now, create a rose inside the center of your head. Intend that it take on anyone else's energy that might be there. Hold the vision of the rose inside your head for as much time as you think it's best for you. Then, pull the rose out of your head and outside your aura and then make it disappear. The next step is to create a rose outside your aura in front of you, thinking of someone in your life with whom you had recent conflict or ill feelings. See that person's face clearly in the rose, and ask the rose to clear any negative thoughts you have about that person or any of their energy you are holding. Keep watching the rose. You may notice it closing up the way certain flowers like morning glories do after dark. This is an indication that the rose is absorbing something. Move the rose outside and above your house, then dissolve it. If this last rose glows out completely, indicating that it removed a lot of energy from or about the chosen person, create a new one outside your aura with the same person's image in it. Keep watching until this rose either fills up completely or stops closing shut when it is partially full of the person's energy or your negative thoughts about the person, whichever comes first. Once again, place the rose above your house and make it disappear. One last use for roses is self-protection. Roses can be kept outside your aura with a grounding stem into the earth's surface at all times to discourage unwanted influences and help define your boundaries. They will tend to absorb stray and foreign energies floating around so that these energies don't enter your aura. Boundary roses will not take care of everything, but they will help greatly. To establish boundary roses, start by closing your eyes, grounding yourself, and adjusting your aura as needed, as explained before. Visualize a rose of any size and color that feels good to you, and place it outside your aura in front of you. See it in detail. Imagine that the rose is attached to a stem that is rooted into the earth. Intend that the rose remain there until you consciously dissolve it. Then visualize another rose outside your aura on your left side. Place a rooted stem on this rose too, and once again intend that it remain until you dissolve Place a rose with a stem into the earth to your right, outside your aura. Use the same intent that it remains. Place another rose above your head and just outside your aura. Again, see it as having a rooted stem and intend that it stays there until you remove it. Last, visualize a rose with a stem outside your aura, behind your back. If needed, work with your breath and intend to make your aura stronger and extend it behind you for about a meter. Intend that each rose also remains until you return to it. When you're finished, leave the roses in place until bedtime. When you go to sleep, notice if the roses still look fresh, if they have closed at all, or if they look wilt. Your condition will be a good indicator of how much they are actually doing for you. Once you have made your observations, repeat the steps again, first dissolving the existing roses, then giving yourself fresh new ones. It is recommended, when you first begin to use roses around your aura, that you dissolve the old ones and give yourself new ones at least twice a day for a few days a week, or until they consistently remain intact when you check on them. Find your own personal requirement. It's experimentation.